za executa sajta, otvaraju se vrata, perfecto, dobar za prvi prag, skače nazad dole i dalje sa tim dole Breta možda napravi problem, ali zatvorio vrata jedan od igrača Team Spirita, tako da napravi problem Simple, među vremenu došao da pripomogne iz maina i uspio se reši i Sirena i Magiska, ostaju Chopper i Wonderful. U 2-4 situaciji Chopper se javio i ako se ne varam, bomba je pala ispred vrata.
Da, pokvario je Navi tačno njihove planove, Simple ima priliku za još 2 fraga, 2 igrača ispred njega i to 2 igrača bez pancira. Daleko od toga da će biti jednostavno jer Wonderful također može da pogodi u glavu, baš kao i Chopper, bit je došao sa leđa. Navi ima igrača više, ali i dalje je ovo nezgodno. Elektronik će izgleda čekati kontakt SDY-a, da, uzet će nešto malo tanji ugao, malo veći off ugao, sada je spazio igrača, Chopper duše uspeo da pokupi C4 i 45 sekundi ima priliku ovdje da resetuje ovo Spirit. Dobije elektronik po glavi, postaje sve nezgodnije, bit gleda, ali maši tajming, da li će ga naći, pogađa i njega Chopper u glavu i sve se okreće u 2 fraga i jednom headshotu Spirit to jest Chopper i Wonderful guraju ka rampi, SDY elektronik čitaju ovo kao da bi oni mogli da dođu Heaven, ali sada shvataju da su pogrešili kada čuju da se razbijaju prozori na B.
Sa 2-4 u 2-1, pritom elektronik ima 3 healtha, tako da je manje više mrtav čovjek koji hoda, SDY će morati da napravi razliku. Wonderful, krije se tamo ispred ofisa, overava se ovaj ugao, trebali bi zajedno tamo da rašire, ide elektronik napred, SDY bi tu trebao da razmeni, ali otvorili su double door, SDY mora da se reši ovdje Wonderful ako želi da olakše sebi posao protiv Choppera, ali mladi Ukrajinac radi odličan posao, povukao se nazad, regrupisao se, Chopper da zatvori kao ofisu, tačnije negdje između ofisa i silosa, dobro je stigao i Simple da mu pripomogne, ali imaju samo ukupno 2 flasha u odbrani ovog B sajta, 3 igrača ka ofisu, jedan ka single dooru, Simple pikuje napred, uspio da se reši Wonderfula, pravi se tamo crossfire, odsmukovana leva strana rampe, Simple prolazi ispred smoka, SDY kompletno stoje peci, umeđu vremenu otvara, ide se na sajt, ali Simple ne vici smoku, uspio da se reši Choppera i to je 4-3, repozicioniraju se, Simple nastavlja da pikuje, ipak promašio svoj metak, Peci prišao jako blizu i mogo bi da bude iznenađenje. Fejduje smoke, razmišlja o tome, Simple ide napred, ali ipak Peci dobro u prvom duelu, bi dovoljno dobar da razmeni. S druge strane, Elektronik se rešio Sirena, Magisk u 1-2 situaciji, ali vremena nema. To će biti prva runda za Navi.
I eto zašto je Simple, ništa specijalno, 2 fraga od njega, ali možda i krucijalan frag na igra. Sve da bi se pomoglo bitu koji čeka u ofisu, headshot ugao treba da je poslastica za njega i pogađa Choppera u glavu, malo i Wonderful, ali ništa od toga, SDY bi sada na site, ali ne sme na site, pošto može igrač iz prozora da ga pikuje, Simple dolazi da pomogne, ali opet deluje da Spirit napada sasvim dobro, SDY će pasti i to dobija u glavu od Choppera, Simple dobar za 1, ovo bi trebalo da bude lagan posao, da se otarestije čovjeka iz ove pozicije, ali protiv Simple nikad nije lako, triple kill, traži Wonderfula koji beži, a bomba je ostala. Ne znam, kao da je mislio da je bomba kod njega, pokušava sada iz Dikona, Magix, neće im doći u igru, Simple ima priliku i za quad kill. Zato je Simple.
Sold out again towards the lower side, but Na'Vi have a bit more time to set up here, and Electronic again looking to get a little bit naughty ahead of the smoke. SDY was second in the round and second for the map, but the trades back into a 3-on-3, and Chopper's got some room on the side, but has been noted.
Perfect crossfire there from Na'Vi, just Sunday Young, full target, fully exposed. Didn't just have the top of the stair to work with there, and we do have a 3-on-3.
He's running!
Simple hits the shot running! He doesn't care, he just runs into the lobby. It's fully broadcast, and at this point, he doesn't seem to mind what's happening in each and every round. Siren and Wonderful left with about 100 HP between them, and a lot of work to do here. Towards Heaven, perfecto seems to be aware of it, and Simple, he's in that hot position. Great shot, though.
Some bangers of aim here. Perfecto's got one of his own, and it's just Wonderful. 20 points of health. Down the vent he goes. That has been heard. Oh, Bit doesn't want to take the fight. Trying to play this one by the book. Maybe hasn't been noted how low Wonderful truly is. And he's just playing games with them right now. Wonderful should get the bomb down, so that's fantastic work here in a round that looked done for them. They
say the very least he wants to try and get this first kill, but has made the noise of the scope. Patsy should have heard that, but he seems oblivious to it. So that's the first kill. Simple wants a bit more of this. Just pushing once again. No respect, Chad, and he will be punished by Wonderful.
Okay, well, I think once you see Patsy, you think maybe it is just the Patsy lurk. So Bloodlust lures him forward, and Wonderful will draw it back, and plenty of nades left over for Spirit here to work with a minute 15 on the clock. On the other side for Na'Vi, scrambling down with the meta at the moment, lobby control, that is name of the game, creeping on in, and Perfecto gets the better of Magix. How has he done that?
There's been so many of those sort of kills where you think the teams have got all the advantages in the world, and Na'Vi just strike them down. So there we have it, 4 versus 3. Outside presence once again. Simple has been dropped, so the AWP is removed. So they have an advantage in that sense for the picks, but SDY takes his attention away from main just for a second. Did Chopper spot the barrel? Well, doesn't matter. He gets the kill regardless. 3 on 3, and they're right back in the round here.
Well, towards heaven, lots of space can be taken, but just going to feign those sound cues is wonderful to creep on in. Bit not going to find any information. It's Electronic who steps on up, so confirmed now. Chopper's going to grab Bit as well, and it's just Perfecto. This is the guy to draw one back towards the hut. They know where he plays.
Yeah, absolutely true. And we do have Siren holding towards the lobby position. He's got the bomb. He needs to be very careful there. Chopper will be leading the way. He'll presumably be dropped here and down towards lower they go. That's a great call from Siren. Drops the Molotov on the fade. And that's the bomb down towards lower, no problem. Perfecto will be aware of that. I guess he'll go for it.
Well, there's money available here, right? Bit
Sure.
is the current player with the least amount of cash money to the name. He's looking for the
As you
orb.
said, the orb is
Yeah,
there,
looking if he can find this AW. He's got the information. It was aggressive. Oh, no wonder I couldn't find it. You were towards T-spawn.
Oh, you pushed towards T-box.
But he does have help. SDY springs the trap. Electronic now on the tail, but Siren with the picked up AWP, Bogdan's Law, finds him another kill. So, yeah, Spirit are reading these situations quite well.
They absolutely are.
I'm impressed.
It's perfect so far. Bits does pull one back. The round is not said and done just yet. Hold your horses. Perfecto brings it back to a 3 on 3. 35 seconds here on the clock. Still 2 smokes, a Molotov flashes. Still get the advantage towards Team Spirit at this point. Definitely on a map like Nuke as well. Where have they positioned their chips? There's one player towards lower, that's Bip. Sumda Young needs this kill, and he delivers. Flashbang on the follow-up, and Siren. Low HP needs to be very careful. Remember, it was Simple that tagged him up at the start. That was his opportunity, but it is squandered.
After the roll here, Siren looking for his 3rd kill of the round right now. They know one towards backside. The cavalry has arrived. Heaven now noted, and SDY will take down one. Here comes an A-pop. Oh, through the flames, through the fire, just into Perfecto again. He'll take those every day of the week.
It is the last round of the half here, and it's a little bit of a weaker approach from Team Spirit. Had the Galils and the Mac-10s here. A bit of a set piece, trying to get through, but mowed down once again. Getting comfy at this point. We are seeing the frags starting to rack up. It's Simple and Perfecto delivering the first 2 here. And I can't imagine there's a world where much of a dent is made in the seated defense. Looking likely for a 9-6 finish for Na'Vi, which I would say is still a very promising finish here for Team Spirit.
Yeah, as again, the cliches go, pistol, I think, is going to be essential for them if they want to put up a big fight in a map like this. But their early game plan, it was clean. We like what we were seeing. There's been some good shots here. But as soon as Na'Vi got all the goodies, the full kit and caboodle, right? They've really stalled out Spirit. The Dragon, no fire to be breathed right now. As, again, just waiting for pushes and not coming their way. So, yeah, you're right. I don't see Na'Vi dropping the ball here.
There's nothing really to be done, is there? Unless a real aggressive CT approach comes through, you get a couple of kills that way, but the positions just look too strong. There'd have to be a fantastic flash at this stage. There's the flash, doesn't yield a kill, and there it is. It's going to be a 4 versus 1. Chop up, the in-game leader. He'll be left down to an impossible scenario. It's going to be 9-6 in favor of Na'Vi. He's got that PT-50 in hand. The one-shot kills are possible as the vent dive or sneak actually comes through.
Do they have any idea?
I don't think they do.
Nobody's towards the B side.
And Siren, those dual Berettas will have to do a lot of work here. Is the bomb going to be planted just out of nowhere?
Yeah, they manufactured a gap just by timing and then a light yard presence. Simple can come down and now get the vent rotation, and they can just stroll into the bloody site.
They're probably assuming there's going to be someone here, right, guys? We have to go through all the protocols as we usually would, but there's literally no one.
They're going to come through ramp with multiple players here. The USP good in this position, sure, but the util, there's no smoke. A flash, a HE, a defuse kit, no.
No kit at all. Magix, he knows he has to step up here. Time is up, the Essence boys start to get stuck in. And there it is, first kill, a lovely one towards Perfecto. A lot more where that came from, though, is required.
Oh, well, Siren's taking that Electronic as well. A number advantage here as Bit takes the fight. He's going to get Magix, a headshot from him. Gonna need a couple more as those. Simple tucking in towards the double doors, and Decon currently is where SDY resides. The kills keep coming, and SDY, maybe it truly will be his revenge, grabs the first, but that's all it's going to be. A great start, a free bomb site. The plant comes through, but the retake for back-to-back pistols here. But the fact that nobody was top silo means that nobody could have cleared close towards red box. So right in this position now, I was going to say Chopper and Patsy could have a field day, but maybe just Patsy now is being drawn back towards top Bit with a miracle kill straight through the smoke.
That's the sort of punch monitor situation for Patsy. Does bring it back to the 4 and 4, takes a lot of damage in the process. 12 HP, Chopper patrolling the squeaky area, but it's towards ramp we go. Perfecto to lead the charge. Magix, does he want to stay for one? Difficult to survive in this position. He's quite committed at this point. He's investigating the situation. Perfecto just waits above him patiently. Young joins him as well. They know they have this full ramp control, and they're going to fall away.
Okay.
They don't even want to.
Yeah, well, and Magix is actually relinquishing control as well because he has to start being worried about Secret. That cross has been given up now. Simple, I don't know if he is aware that this tiny little gap is being held here. How much is Patsy able to glance here just through the little peephole? Simple swung across this line of sight a few times now. And there it is. Patsy with the freebie. Perfecto is going to take Chopper down in towards the top side. They go. Wonderful. The young gun needs to step up now with the rifle in the hand. Under the pressure and can't get it done. Perfecto is looking hot to trot. 17 for him.
Yeah, stifling pressure there. Wonderful. Gives us position by throwing the flashbang as well. A two-pronged approach, and there it is. Round secured. 3 versus 1. Magix have to just give it up after playing ramp from at the start.
Almost essential here. And Patsy, is he going to get flashed through? Looking for a gap.
He's got a bit of a gap there, but Simple to open things up. And oh my God, he finds 2. The scout, it doesn't connect. And we will see just that body shot come through. 29 HP for Simple. A 5 versus 3. Like we said, a difficult round with those scouts, FAMASs, and they do have a kit, but only 1 smoke remaining and only 2 players at this point. Simple is having an absolute field day out there. Perfecto, he'll find that penultimate frag, and just Siren, who is on T-roof, an interesting position. It was a different situation, perhaps, but maybe not so much right now.
I'm surprised how much cover there is on T-roof, so...
It's okay. Well, with plenty more opportunities, 5 weeks to go, Chad, and we'll be right back to the next round. It's going to be a very quick approach here from Na'Vi. Exchanging kills, exchanging shots, and Wonderful doing his best once again behind that silo, but it's not going to be quite enough here. Magix and Potsy once again just holding back, and they're smoked out, bomb planted. 2 smokes available here on the T side, and
should be a save.
It should be, but I guess it's one of those rounds where you're just like, well, if you get a quick frag, maybe we can go for it, but yeah, definitely calling it a day. 13-8, and keep out map number 2 at this point, which is Dust 2.
Look, it's had patches. But it's now the patchwork is starting to come apart. Taking the scalp here, it's very important to do so. Right? You can't be dropping the ball to one of these because once we get towards the end of play, there could be some issues and issues again. Magic's down towards top. Bit with the opening kill. Smoke hasn't landed quite where he wanted it, but can't get the room. Nice no, he can't. That's a great find from Chopper there to draw things level. This is a must-win round from Spirit here if they want to be in some contention. It's not a full invest, but this would be a great one to get them fired up.
They're on their feet though, Chad, with 2 M4s here. Chopper gets the 3rd. That's the AK-47, and the boost, sometimes overlooked, to be honest with you. It's a handy little position. You should be checking it if you're a top team, but there's so many angles to clear. The fact there's no real presence baiting him in, I suggest they do come in and just take him down, but if he gets 1 kill, Chad, that's more than enough. Yeah. He's only got that Desert Eagle. He has no armor, no grenades. 1 kill in this position would be great. It's up to Simple to check it, and he is holding quite an awkward angle, not fully committing to the walk-in.
They've initially cleared it here.
Nah, there it is. Nice work. Good job.
Diligent work, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what I was meaning about SDY, right? If he just does, like, people might overlook that when I say doing your job. Always being diligent, right? Jordan put a nice term out there back in the day. He called it like lazy clears, right?
Sure,
Players who would go through the motions, but they wouldn't have the intent to go for those type of fights.
You're just doing it for the sake. You're not really checking. You haven't fully committed to the corner. You're just looking because you're, I have to check this, right?
So right there, SDY definitely didn't have a lazy clear, and that could have been a real rumbling within the round. Now Chopper's dealt with here, just 2 more to find, and again, likely want to hold on to these investments just to carry through. Make sure they have a full buy into the next. The loss bonus is maxed out.
Patsy gets the 1st, and Wonderful's almost guaranteed to get the 2nd here. He doesn't miss these sort of shots. They know about it. They've spotted it. I think they're re-smoking him. Or maybe he does, Chad. He was quite blind, but Chopper will make up for it. Double kill potential, and he converts.
Oh, the fact that they get across, I thought they're getting away with murder here. Chopper makes sure he does exactly that.
Was there a Molotov down? Is that why the smoke had such a massive gap? That's all I can really
it must have been, you either got unforced errors there or you've got forced errors, right? And there was a lot of utility out towards Yard. It didn't catch exactly what forced that issue, but either way, could still be a response from Na'Vi here. 2 players remaining, Bit and Electronic, sure, Bit low on HP. They've got 30 seconds left on the clock, and they need to get through Magix towards this lower side. If they can deal with Magix here, they can get the bomb down at least.
Well, you've got 2 heavy hitters, Bit and Electronic here, known for the headshots, and it's a lovely spot though for Magix. Difficult to flush this one out on top of the lower silo. M4 in hand, he's got himself 100 HP, a flashbang in his back pocket. The time, as soon as they open the door, he's guaranteed a kill, and the round at this stage, I would say, it's going to be Bits with the low HP, trying to just find 1 kill, not meant to be.
button this one up, close it quickly, or does Team Spirit have a bit of a comeback? And that is a comeback from Wonderful. Aggressive towards ramp, showing Simple exactly how it's done. A bit looking for space. He's been found, and Chopper almost making a mare, does get the kill. So 2 openings here for Spirit. Looking to get double digits. Looking to turn their fate around, and Electronic peppers away. They know this position noted now, and Patsy, Cheeky Beaky, might get him for free. 2 of them, the lineup, they're almost doubled up for it there. Perfecto walked in. SDY gets the kill back. Wonderful. Onto Electronic, and all it will be is SDY, the last man standing, to stall this one out.
Okay, well, that's the question answered there, Chad. Has Wonderful got the minerals inside him to go for those sort of picks against Simple, and he delivers him a taste of his own medicine. And boy, is it ever bitter. It's going to be the T side, a little bit hamstrung with just a few bits of utility, but once again, sneaking down this vent. They managed to do this on pistol, Chad, but it didn't really work out for them. So it's the same approach, but this time fully equipped.
Yeah, with all these extra nades, one of the issues, right, was the fights they had to take towards ramp. Well, now they have the nades to deal with exactly that. Molly back for now, the prong to try and keep Magix busy is stalled out. Util being thrown. They've mollied off the vent. They've smoked out towards ramp. Nobody has rotated lower yet for Spirit.
It's
the bomb's going to get planted, and then they're going to go, well, it's a 5v5
You're
retake.
not against Glocks this time, though. You're against the AK-47s, and you've got the AWP on the retake as well.
Well, they know now.
You have to go for it, of course, but at this point, it's a very, very difficult round. Simple looking to backstab at this point. He could find himself 3 kills if he times as well. They know of it, though. They're aware. They can't spend too much time sniffing him out.
Oh,
nice work from Chopper.
Well, gives himself up. That's a big kill for Chopper back in here. Smoke out from the door. The Util's going to be a big question mark on this retake. Couple of flashes. HE in the mix. Kits are plenty right now. 5-on-4. Bomb halfway gone, and coming through the vents is Siren. Ooh, it's been tapped. Bomb's been tapped. Electronics grab one. They have to push forward here. The kills are back. No one's on the defuse right now. Patsy's found the final kill. The defuse, is there going to be time for this? It's going to be tight.
I think they've got it.
And then just a well put together retake there. Sure, it gets scrappy, right? Sure, it gets a little bit less than desirable, but as long as you get the conversions and opening this time from Electronic, Wonderful has missed a shot. Pretty unusual to say, and he's under the pump right here.
Yeah, that's a huge kill from Electronic. Would love to see that from his POV as Wonderful does go down. And after that great previous one, to give this round up and allow Na'Vi to find map point on Team Spirit's pick, that would be disappointing. The money would be okay for another buy, so that's not really an issue, but the round's not done yet. Magix will pull one back. A huge scalp to take as well. That's Electronic. 4 versus 3, and they get down towards Secret.
Let's just get Bit of gun, though. That's if I'm Bit, that's what I'm thinking right now.
He's got the Glock armor. Okay.
It's a classic. It's a special. We'd love to find him a rifle here. He's still a number on the board, and that's one of the bigger issues right now for Spirit.
Glamour.
Well, he can plant. At least we know exactly what Bit's role is going to be in this round. There'll be no covering for a Bit.
Point,
you will be getting the bomb down, and we will protect you.
I guess the most destructive weapon of them all, the C4. So we'll see what he can do with it. Try and get that down quickly, but the retakes
could be a timing here.
Have been Spirit's forte here, and you're absolutely right. It's up to Chopper, but some die young. Puts him in the grave, and 4 versus 2. I dare say this retake won't be as successful as the previous.
Magix has the secondary over towards ramp right now, but the action is all towards yard. Electronic has multiple members behind him here to help on out.
Wonderful, setting himself up for another aggressive play. This time delivers once again. Sun Young removes, and he wants a second bite of the cherry here. We'll see whether he can actually deliver. His teammate Patsy goes down. They know Wonderful's still in the vicinity. Can they find him? Great shot here from the young AWP. 2 versus 2, has he done enough? It might not be. The Deagle looked poised for another headshot there.
Yeah, time to click. Thought it could have been lights for Perfecto there, and now it's Magix. Not known to be an AWPer, but brought it out here to defend. I'm bringing back all the classics, Henry. No, you worry, mate. We're bringing back all the classics here.
Not known to be an AWPer, and yes, indeed, Chad. He will be up against it here in a 2 versus 1. AWP in towards that garage position. There is the kit, I believe we're being told.
Yeah,
yes,
we got J-Raz on the cinematics.
Oh, excellent. Shout out to Jay. Big love to Jay.
We've got Rushley doing the 1s and 2s, and we've got maybe Magic's doing exactly that in a 1-on-2.
Well, he'll have to find this first kill. I dare say he might do. Smoke towards Squeaky. The swing comes round, and that's going to be it. It's going to be 16-11 on the map pick of Team Spirit as well. It was a great start, Chad.
A evo sudara u loveru, Perfecto i Bit, obojica nose utility, nije dobro za Navi ako budu popadali obojica, tako da se Perfecto izloči i uzima i ovaj frag. Peci je mogao do double killa, ništa od toga nije mu pomoglo što ga je i saigrač nadeovao u loveru, rekao bih, a Navi kreće preko dužeg.
Magix tagova na 17 helta, tako da će povući nešto defanzivnije na kraće zajedno sa Wonderfulom da Wonderful razmišlja o tome da neko mogu da dođe zakasnilo, ali nakon javljanja tamo ka dužem i SDY je skroz tamo došao i do krosa, na kraju se povlače nazad i rotiraju skroz okolo na B side. U Loveru se brine perfecto, koji ima taj smoke za double door i Electronic dolazi, cenim da će biti za double door i Electronic koji ima taj flash, ali Magix i Chopper su već na zadatku. Prišli su ka B sajtu, jedan uspe da se uvuče u kola, drugi se nalazi na sajtu, tačno tako line-upuje se smoke, treba da se krene napred, 20 sekundi do kraja, mora ovo izvanredno da odigra Navi ako žele da stignu da postave bombu na sajt. Electronic prišao ali ne overava kola, tako da će Chopper to maksimalno iskoristiti, razmena, ipak SDY odličan double dink, Magis koji ima 11 healtha, headshot ugao, wonderful. Na kraju uspeva da se reši SDY, tako da će biti 2 na 2. Ima vremena da se postavi bomba, perfecto, i dalje živi sa 2 healtha. Jedan i drugi igrač su jako low na strani i Navija i Team Spirita, 2 na 2. Bomba nije otkucala ni na pola, defuse kit ne postoji, Wonderful dobar za prvi frag, ipak Simple bolji, Simple klačuje 2 na 1.
Well, like we said, it was looking like a heavy long approach. And that's classic Na'Vi style. They've been doing this for years. Getting this long control, sending everyone through, and the flashbang's going to be dropped here. Wonderful. He's completely affected. Actually, maybe isolated at this point. He has to give up his position. 14 HP, make it 0. Someday Young will finish him off, and that's a perfect little set piece to flush the sniper out, and they've got all the control in the world now. Taking 50 damage on SDY. Patsy with his grenades once again, trying to inflict serious damage here. Could actually connect. There's the first. Second, there it is. And now they actually have a fighting chance here. Good utility from Team Spirit so far.
Oh, hot toes right now for Electronic. He's going to be found. Patsy on a bit of a reaggress there. More util dump towards the site, but now both teams almost completely out of utility. Just a couple of flashes of Molly in the play, and that is perfecto. Pushes forward. Bit's got one as well. Chopper onto the trade. It's just two standing. Bit, he's got to get it done, and Magix will close it down. The stall out from Spirit was just as good, if not better.
Really enjoyed that. I hope we see more of those sort of setups coming through. Thinking man's game, I suppose.
Yeah, it's not just a swing around a corner anymore, you know, there's always a thought, it's always a nice little combination of move, and here's another one, exchange of smokes. Lurk smoke from Na'Vi, immediately negated by one back, right? That's responsive. They're playing a smoke molly defense there over towards B. So that's a great responsive, but the attack appears to still be coming. So Siren to be tested, yet to get a kill, but still early stages. This would be his chance to light up the scoreboard.
A good position. Oh, the missed flash there, and it's going to be definitely a kill here. It's a little discombobulating for Na'Vi. Not really sure where to look. Chopper still alive in his car position. Looks good for a second. Does at least 60 damage there towards SDY, and we have a 3 versus 3. You'd kind of give this towards Na'Vi in terms of advantage. Very difficult to retake this bomb site. In terms of grenades, nothing on the CT side, chat, but they do have kits, and I dare say it's worth a go.
Well, if Simple re-smokes the doors, that might cancel the plans here, because that's going to be another 20 seconds that Spirit have to hold out. And in a lot of these situations now in the late rounds, I like to call it when they go fishing, right? The CT's just hanging around to see if the T's overstep, somebody peeks wider than they should have.
They're going to explore short, which is standard for a B split. You want to push any CT presence back there, make sure they don't have the information. But I dare say they're going to be ending up towards B. And here it comes through the middle doors. They do a double smoke, presumably.
So there's a chance on this.
And Wonderful, like you said, the back plat position. Siren not with the best gun. And he will be found out, but does a boatload of damage at 99 towards Bit. Electronic hit for 55, and in towards the B side they go. The first no-scope connects, and we needed a little bit more, Chad, to get a bit more excited. But there it is, 4-on-3, round pretty much done once again for the same reasons we already stated in the previous. And might as well be looking for those exits once again.
Poor Siren right there. There's only a few weapons that I would say would be worse for the job than how he found himself having to fight mid to B with that.
With a little.
Yeah, and a lot of damage, great, but with a Famis, maybe he gets one, maybe that buys some time. Chopper with a little bit of a fight will take down Perfecto here. And the one-man standing of Magix with that M4 in hand.
As we get into round number 8, ladies and gentlemen, a full buy here. Haven't seen many of them as Team Spirit are getting absolutely walloped here. 6-1 on their CT side.
They're biting hard on this long. There was multiple flashes and the corner smoke, and they're trying to retake control, but already up catwalk is going to be that Electronic. SDY is denied. He's going to call this out, and even some spam damage through. So look at them. They're probing short and they're probing mid. They understand this CT setup exactly.
Bit is in a very dangerous position, and a missed shot from Wonderful. That would be everything, but at least gets the information towards the B players. We can see we have got Wonderful getting that first kill. Siren, unfortunately, can't do much at all on his Chopper. Same story, it's that B bomb site. It's just over. A lot of presence towards A. They were going for that long retake on the CT side, but it was too late. Bit was already out towards middle, and even though he was spotted, he was just too late. He gained too much ground on the map. He's been very good at tucking himself into these advantageous positions. This time towards shore, but he actually is going to swing off it a little bit. Does he go for the kill top and middle? It sounds suggestive, Will. I'm not going to lie.
We're in the future right now, Henry.
There it is.
Yeah, this is where it does get slightly jarring, but all in all, 3-on-3 over towards A they go. Oh no, they don't. Back towards middle here, dropping out some utility, and Perfecto has a glance out mid. If you head back towards the B bomb site, you've got a world of hurt coming your way. Siren has been able to infiltrate the upper tunnels. He's pushed through towards the T side, so they're trying to funnel them towards this AWP of Patsy here, over towards the car position.
They are, but it's still a lot of responsibility. One player here, sure, he's got the AWP, but he needs at least a kill. And then to try and stay alive for a good 10 seconds afterwards. And he'll get nothing but looks at things. Being surrounded, it's Bit to take him down. Huge frag, 3-on-2, and the CT is left in disarray once again. They could go for it, but it's just not looking good, is it? You got the AWP on the other side of the map, joined by Siren as well. Might as well save that, but this really is getting out of hand. This first half, 9-1 in favor of the favorites. And nice flashbang attempt, but yields nothing, and not really worth going for it. But
if I'm Na'Vi, I'm expecting something that's a bit more tonal, right, for them to be able to force the issue here, take a fight, exactly like this, right? You need to start dictating, and the fact that Wonderful's happy to take that fight, Simple now in the grave, a 4-on-5 situation for him to sit back and stomach. Long control being contested here. SDY, lucky to be alive. In the space for Bit, it's been taken, and the headshots not going to follow through. Good shot there from Magix at range. Patsy, Wombo combo, you run into my AWP now.
Wow. Someday Young 7 HP, perfecto in towards those B tunnels. Just around where Team Spirit needs to keep everyone alive at this stage. Keep all 5 alive. The half's not over. You've still got a lot of rounds to be played here. If you can bring it back to 9-6, that's a pretty decent half on the CT side, especially when the underdogs here. And this will be 9-2, but we'll see whether Siren can keep this one clean. The smoke will fade, the fight will come in, and perfecto is dropped. And as we mentioned, Someday Young, he'll be waiting on 7 HP and just trying to hold on to the AWP. It's obviously going to be difficult, but the retakes on New Quistella, if they can replicate that form, there's a chance.
There's a bit of time here as well. So they're biting it. There's a kit. The flash comes over.
Not good enough.
Didn't come over at all. What am I talking about? Bit's got one, Simple the other here, and just the last man standing, the AWP, looking to save, looking to do some damage.
He can't. Oh, I spoke too soon. Simple will be trying to remove him from the equation.
Going through the paces at this point. Isolated is perfecto. The nade. Not too shabby, the spam not on the mark. Perfecto's still alive and even gets the kill on Chopper. So much pressure right there on Perfecto, and all he has to do is line him up, knock him down, and the in-game leader for Spirit has to sit and watch because Magix is still trying to avenge him. Perfecto contained towards this blue bin position. This could be a bit of a standoff here as around the corner of the smoke. Magix needs to clear his angles as we're going in towards B. Siren to be tested again. We've seen this corner once before. He's grabbed 2 kills. This time he's stopping them before they can get too far into the site. Simple has got one back. Magix eventually deals with Perfecto, and now it's a 2-on-3 situation.
Well, make it 1. Just Someday Young, quite far removed from the situation right now, but still in with a shout. It's not completely done and dusted, considering there's a double orb set up here. One missed shot that's given an opportunity. So, creeping his way towards the back platform, and that's the shot we're looking for, Chad. Sensational from SDY.
And he has time as well. It has still 45 seconds left on the clock. He just scooped up a smoke here. That would be fantastic towards doors to try and facilitate a way in. A flash as well. And
quite good enough, though.
Yeah, wonderful. Is he going to hit a shot like this? This is definitely a difficult one to do so. The jump across, there you go, with a 360 for style points. Henry, do you think SDY's? No, he doesn't. I was going to say, do you think he's got this one? Whoever loses this, it's probably going to be Team Spirit to save if they lose the bomb site early because they want to carry something into that last round of play. So this round is very important. Team Spirit, off the back of this conversion, likely to get themselves to 5. Na'Vi could change that tune and have a 12-3 half if they convert right now. So push back off the line, but not completely relinquishing control. Wonderful is staying forward in a ready-to-peek position. Closed doors cleared. A standard util set there, and very aware that Wonderful may re-peek right now.
Well, some would say he has to keep it up. He has been nice and aggressive here. Not the pacifist I was expecting, especially against Simple as well. That can be quite a mental challenge, knowing you're up against one of the world's best. And he's been doing a great job. He's gone back towards that car position right now. Good grenade. We talked about those stack grenades toward this part of the map. Plenty more that came from, I'm sure. Smoke's deployed, and Bit might be setting himself up for a jump down towards spawn. Thinks better of it.
I don't think electronic smoke landed where it was meant to. I don't think the one-way's landed correctly here.
It's a little bit all over the place here, but Perfecto trying to bait out any sort of grenade or reaction. Here it comes, a drop down. Oh, that's the bait and switch. It worked out for them. Showing that presence towards middle, taking the attention away from CT spawn. Electronic jumps down, and now that kill could have secured the round, but Magix will hold on to it as usual. Patsy responds in kind, and it's actually going to be an advantage towards Team Spirit.
All right, well, the retake situation on now. Magic's making his way out with that AWP, overseeing business of Wonderful from behind. Short control to be taken, and Simple needs to hit this one. Siren deletes him from the server. They know towards CT spawn and just continuing to collect these kills one after the other.
Doesn't look at the rush. He's got the bomb towards T-spawn, and Wonderful once again. He opens things up down to 7 HP, make it 0. That's beautiful from Simple, but Patsy keeps the round in their favor.
Might try and run Patsy down here. That flash is good. Across through the doors quickly here in Electronic. A beautiful play. That's heads up. They knew the AWP was there. They took the fight. That is really quick counter-strike from Na'Vi to put them back into a 3-on-3.
Well then, plenty of time on the board as well. And some die young with the scout. He absolutely eviscerates Chopper. Cuts him down to size, and we will see a 3-on-2. And this was the round that came in with scouts, MAC-10s, pistols, and a couple of AKs. The scout is set out to play, but maybe he needs to stay, because if it's hitting shots like that, who needs another weapon?
And look at this as well. Magic's has given up the A bomb site completely here. So they're hedging their bets that it will be either a B or mid to B finish. And Siren pushing upper, Magic's through the mid doors. They know they've gambled incorrectly right now. They're going to be hot on the tail here, though, and that could be the undoing of Na'Vi in a round like this. Magic's already jumped up short. He has a HE in his hands. That will not stall out the plant, and the cover is here, but perfecto not looking the right way at the right time, gets dinked, and eventually gets finished off. 2-on-2 now. Smoke denies. Flash available. Siren can flash Magic through this if they want to go quicker, but he's rotated around to long.
It's a difficult one. A round where you thought Team Spirit had this locked in, but great shots, great individual skill from Na'Vi have led them to an advantageous 2 versus 2. They are now, and the scout doesn't connect. And we'll see them start to get ran down, but that's going to be surely it. It's up to Siren. Has hit some great shots in this series, but they'll challenge him together.
Now, this is interesting. Magic's throwing some U2 over towards the mid doors here. You can see that one going to be blooming.
Oh, Simple isolated here.
Very much so.
He's done for. Wow, they threw the actual
hinge smoke from long door and then mollied cat to take it. So they got long control to take mid, and now they've got short. So things looking good for Spirit here.
Yeah, it absolutely is. What a start. Flushing Simple out. It's down to that utility once again. It's granted them a few rounds at Electronic. It's bought some space here, and this is a key duel. Wonderful needs to be careful. He has the P250. And yeah, it's got the kill as well. 5 versus 3 as the CT to push back toward the B side. Say CT, it's singular, just Bit here now.
Oh, well, Perfecto tries to save him out here, but Bit maybe doesn't need any saving. 2 kills for him. He's under a lot of pressure, and Magic's will find the final. It's just Electronic now, and he stopped the bomb.
Oh, Simple just trying to get some information. He's spamming off some USP shots as he jumps across. Grenades being exchanged at this stage, and no real damage towards the terrorists until we do see Simple open things up through the door. That's going to be Chopper, and now they'll start to reposition. Ideally, Simple wants to get towards A and start challenging as they make their way up towards shorts.
Oh, they're trying to be quick about this one here, trying to get ahead of the rotation that's coming on through a bit. Not going to be able to do a whole lot from this position. Molly is going to force him back into a bit more of an aggressive line. The flash to try and help him as well, and that's a huge shot from Bit. Wonderful in the dirt here, a 3-on-5 situation. This was just a force buy coming out of Na'Vi, and the kills are they going to keep on coming.
Well, it's going to be Perfecto and Co towards short, and another kill goes in favor of Na'Vi. 5 versus 2, and we'll see them actually getting chopped down the sides. It's going to be Patsy and Magic answering back here. Is it going to be enough? It might be. But like I said, he doesn't have to go for that first shot. That's the bomb. And now he really is delivering here, looking towards long. He'll go down, but still ruffled enough to have his job. Exactly.
They had all the info, dropped the bomb, has thrown the round in complete disarray. Team Spirit are like, we didn't know that was even possible. They were still trying to work on short control, and now they have a smoke, 2 flashes, and a molly.
It's not a done deal, but like I said, feathers ruffled, and whatever they had in mind in terms of the execution, completely foiled at this point, right? They don't have the opportunity to drop the same sort of smoke, same sort of play they could do before. Magic's Wonderful and Siren group up. I think they're going to take a deep breath and try and make their way towards A. The smoke will be dropped here. At least there's not too much presence here. It's the M4 from Bits. A couple of standard smokes and the Molotov towards CT spawn. If he gets one, the round's done, I would say, but there's a chance he might not get anything out of this. Gets the ding towards Wonderful. Rebuy some space. Flashbang comes in.
He's across now. Wonderful's low. He could easily blow this one over. Bomb's getting planted. The rotations here, they're pinned on in towards the site right now with Spirit. They're going to need to find their way out of this. They have very little room and less now. Bit and Electronic both strike. Magic's has one back here, 6 points of health to his name. He's in a lot of trouble. Have to hit some absolute bangers in the first. Not too bad. Perfecto put down to 9. He even got the kill on Electronic.
You can't imagine a world where they give this one up. You'd have to take something very special indeed, and that's the start of it, perhaps, as we'll see the first kill from that Tech9 come through. Bits and Perfecto need to light them up here, but this is actually getting out of control. 3 versus 3. The Tech9s are doing serious work. They actually have the advantage, Chad.
That should not have happened. What? Electronic. What happened right there? Looked the wrong way. Caught with the pants down, and now they have to try and retake this situation. The bomb's just been planted and not looking and not checking the corners once more. Simple's dead, and what should have been a gimme has fallen in the favor of Spirit here. SDY is just going to look to stay alive. I can't believe that.
Well, you better believe it, Chad, because it's real. It's Team Spirit with the Tech9s and running into a bomb site with a full stack there, fully equipped and pretty much aware as well. Couldn't find the kills, and they get absolutely overwhelmed. And there it is. Siren will be closing things out. So
have already bled 30 seconds off the clock and haven't used any utility whatsoever.
Sure.
Just one piece from Magix. As I say that, more is slowly being deployed. Util over long and just straight out. Waltzing out into SDY's domain. Great little check there from Magix. A number advantage here to turn the screws on Simple on A, who, well, he's not on his own, but he may as well be with the position he finds himself in.
Oh, not the MP9.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, what's Electronic meant to defend with an MP9 from sight while the orb's stuck in no man's land? Simple had to have his head on a swivel right there. And this is the 8th round for Spirit.
I feel like Bit can do some damage here, though. They don't seem to be fully aware of its presence. But it looks like he yields, and he will be falling back to save the weapon. But still, though, I like this booster. You don't see this too often. Could be smoked out, though, but you have to walk out first before you can actually get that smoke deployed. And unfortunately for Patsy, he didn't see it coming. As I said, not very common. And that's a nice, clean kill.
Yeah, for the T's, you'd like to get that Molotov you see a lot thrown, right? So you can make sure you don't have to do the hard clear on the right hand of the doors. It's about eliminating the amount of angles that you have to deal with here. So now, the 3 more players need to hit the deck for Team Spirit to lose their 15th round to Na'Vi here. And Simple, the big man on campus, was hanging out towards the ramp. It was all a ruse. They're going to peek on in. More information given, and the bomb has been dropped. Electronic is in the mid doors, in the mid round, and the second kill is even nicer. Magic's trying to find some space. He does have a kill onto Perfecto for sure. But this one is looking dire as he... On control now as Magix has traded out that AWP for an AK, and they're going to get control of Pit very easily. But Simple, he's caught that, he's seen that, and he's able to take one back.
Still an awkward position for him. Is he aware the player already made it towards the pit? That's wonderful. His adversary.
He's got a very good idea.
And time is ticking away, Chad. In terms of map control, 2 towards long, 2 middle. Bomb on the former. Nice Molotov here, but not quite deep enough to really cause any trouble towards Simple.
They're just getting stalled out right now. They can't go long because of Simple's ult. They can't go short because of the utility, and they try to push through. There's 2 players here. SDY onto Patsy. Just 3 more kills for them to find. Now Na'Vi looking to pick up their opening game here at ESL Pro League. 16-9, the 2-0. It's imminent now. Just Siren, last man standing, and there it is. Bit's going to take him down, and there Na'Vi handling business. That's what you want to see for them in their opening game of this group. You don't want to have any upsets in your opening matches. Keep it clean, keep it quick, and make sure you secure that top spot.